Hey folks, it's Jang here with a look at a LEGO Technic set. This is the Desert Racer. Officially, this was an early 2014 release. Came with 148 pieces. Now, this does have a number of stickers on it that really give it its look, but that's fairly common for this low-end kind of racer sub-theme thing that they've got going on. An off-roader, obviously. I believe it's supposed to be front-engined because they've got kind of a simulated bank of butterfly valve openings there, as if this thing had a supercharger under the hood or something like that. It's got the big intake, although it does have a dual Stinger exhaust system on the rear. These are the exhaust pipes that are coming off at angles back there. Lots of ground clearance on this thing, lots of ground clearance. These tires are real rubber and they're kind of semi-pneumatic, so they can kind of squish. It makes them go over terrain very easily, and I mean that. They actually can roll over stuff pretty smoothly. On just smooth ground, it makes everything feel even smoother than it normally is, and on rough ground, it's just a little bit easier to actually get over stuff without having to pick the thing up for kids that are actually playing with the thing. It does have a pullback motor in it, so that means that, well, we actually got the motor right there. It's not electric, it's not battery powered, it's good old pullback style where, you just pull it back a little bit. It's basically winding up a spring in there and then it goes on its own. The more that you kind of charge it up, pulling it back more, pulling it back, you hold on to the tire, pull it back, just keep doing that. It really winds the thing up, and the more you do that, the farther it'll go and the faster or more quickly it will accelerate off, and it'll go pretty far. It's got a decent amount of weight to it, so it picks up some momentum. Interesting thing about this one is that it actually has a winch up in the front, and this is a winch that it kind of has a system style hook which kind of folds away under there, not fully, but I'm glad that they ran the cord underneath of there, and you can just use that for extricating yourself if you get stuck. All right, if you're kind of doing some light duty crawling kind of stuff, or you get stuck in a trench, it's just a nice little extra play feature that allows kids to think of this in more realistic ways for actual off-road adventures. This does have two gears on the opposite side. Those are there just to provide friction, and it's really just the lower one that's providing friction because it has the axle pin, the blue axle pin, which has friction in it. And that's just riding around pretty much freely inside of the bent lift arm right there. This does have, I don't know if this is an intended design feature, but the way it works out, it does have kind of the ability to open up the cockpit like so. And in there you can see kind of a simulated little racing seat that is angled back. And it also has a steering wheel, kind of a yoke style of steering wheel, kind of an aircraft style or racing style. Looks a little bit large to me for the size of the seat, but I don't know, it all depends upon what kind of scale that you're trying to see with this thing. This is also a set that can be combined with another. You can combine this with the Black Champion Racer to create this kind of racing semi-truck with the use of both of the motors back there, and you can see it uses all four tires from this build and uses two of the tires from the Black Champion Racer, which is sort of a kind of open wheel racer style of design. I've reviewed that separately, but instructions for this are only available online. They're not included in the original manual. Now, a lot of Technic stuff is really aiming towards older kids and teens and adults, with more complex stuff, but these racers, I feel, are really going after a younger audience just because of their styling and their features. And I think that's great, because the younger the kids can be getting into stuff that's more complex like this, the better. It just works the brain, gets you thinking more critically, more of an engineering style of just thinking, and that's just awesome. I can clearly put myself into the mindset of when I was of the age when I would have really wanted to get this when I was fairly young. And out of all the ones from this series so far, this right here would have been the one that I would have longed for the most, because it has the off-road styling, and I like that because it just gives you more versatility, but it's also fast, it's kind of sleek, so it can be used on-road as well, and it just looks good. It's just, I don't know, it kind of has a personality to it, almost a face that just says use me, drive me, take me out to the dirt or to the street. So obviously, I like this set quite a bit. I'm looking forward to hearing what you think about it. Please do leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'm gonna go build some more stuff. My wife actually built this one, but I'm gonna build some more stuff. She's gonna build some more stuff. I'm gonna bring you some more reviews, and therefore, I'll be talking to you again soon.